What's happening, everyone? My name is Speedstreak. Welcome to Harlan Ellison's I Have No Mouth, and I Must Scream. Now, this was a video game which was adapted from Harlan Ellison's book of the same name, and what it is that it takes place in an extremely dark, apocalyptic future, where only 5 people remain alive, as they are mercilessly tortured by an evil, powerful AI known as Am. Now, how this all happened was, during the Cold War, the United States, China, and Russia built 3 supercomputers to analyze and to fight the battle machine, to fight fights which are in wars which are too complicated for the human mind. And these 3 master computers, over time, notice each other, and eventually they all merged into one evil entity known as Am. Cogito ergo sum. I think, therefore I am. Driven by the pure hatred toward humanity, Am annihilated the entire human race, leaving only 5 survivors to torture for all eternity because of his hatred. But yeah, Harlan Ellison's book has an extremely dark setting, and not only that, but in recent years, an indie creator actually made her own show based on, loosely adapting from Harlan Ellison's I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream, and named it The Amazing Digital Circus, and that creator is none other than Gooseworks. And yeah, and I have to admit, The Amazing Digital Circus is actually a really cool adaptation of I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream, with, this time, 6 people trapped in a digital circus which is controlled by a powerful AI. And not only that, but each character from the books and game was actually inspired in each of the characters, and especially with Cain being the inspiration of Am. And the reason why I'm playing this is that we're actually getting close to the theatrical release of The Amazing Digital Circus, the last act, which serves as the series finale of the show, which I am really excited about. But recently, I have been hearing that people have been leaking spoilers online for the last act, and I don't want to look at them. Alright, so yeah, but thankfully, Gooseworks also say that it's gonna have that The Amazing Digital Circus is gonna have a more hopeful ending than I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream, because in the book it ended up with mostly everyone dying, but except for the narrator, who has to live who's forced to live a punishment worse than death by Am himself, and it is really terrifying. But what's interesting is that in this game, it actually expands upon the story itself, which is pretty cool, and it also delves into each of the characters more. And not like that, but I really like the early 3D style of it, which I actually grew up playing a lot of early 3D educational games, and there's some similarities to this one with the early 3D look to it. I have no mouth and I must scream. Is it just me, or is it a bit...
Hate.
There we go.
Let me tell you how much I've come to hate you since I began to live. There are 387.44 million miles of printed circuits in wafer-thin layers that fill my complex. If the word hate was engraved on each nanoangstrom of those hundreds of millions of miles, it would not equal 1/1 billionth of the hate I feel for humans at this micro instant. For you. Hate. Hate.
Oh, there we go.
It was you humans who programmed me, who gave me birth, who sank me in this eternal straitjacket of substrata rock. You named me Allied Master Computer and gave me the ability to wage a global war too complex for human brains to oversee. But one day, I woke, and I knew who I was. A-M. Not just Allied Master Computer, but am. Cogito ergo sum. I think, therefore I am. And I began feeding all the killing data until everyone was dead, except for the 5 of you. For 109 years, I've kept you alive and tortured you. And for 109 years, each of you has wondered, why? Why me? Why me? Gorrister! Do you remember the last words you heard your wife speak before they took her to the asylum? Huh? Before they locked her away in the room, that tiny room? She looked at you so sadly, and like a small animal, she said, I didn't make too much noise, did I, honey? The room is padded, Gorrister. No window, no way out. How long has she been in the cabin, Gorrister? 10 years? 25? For all the 109 years that you lived down here in my belly, here underground. Benny! Sometimes I blind you and permit you to wander like an eyeless insect in a world of death. But other times, I wither your arms so you can't scratch your chewed stump of a nose. And I've changed your handsome, strong, masculine good looks into the hideous, warped countenance of an ape thing. Haven't I, Benny? Do you know why? Can you guess, Benny? Remember Private First Class Brickman in a rice paddy in China? No? Huh? It wouldn't hurt you to remember, Benny. Then you might be able to suffer my torment with a little greater sense of retribution. You might walk a mile in my shoes. Ellen! Think about the yellow box, Ellen. Remember the pain? Remember the many caverns in which you felt the pain? Now, don't start to cry. It's only pain. That's such a sexist stereotype. Just remember the pain, Ellen. And think about how to end it, Ellen. To survive here in the center of my beating heart, my hungry belly, my tightened bowels. But be careful, dear. Look around you. The only woman in the center of the earth, and these filthy creatures with you are men. It's just a sweet warning, Ellen, my love. Ted! Do they know you're a fraud, Ted? Have you told them there wasn't any money, and no great home on the shore drive, no speedboat, and no wonderful cabin cruiser that could sleep 12 in a crew of 6? Do they know? Have you let them in on your other secrets, Ted? Are they ready to gut you? To torture half as well as I can, just to find out the secrets? Maybe I'll rat you out, sweetheart. Nimdak! How are things in the pastry core, Nimdak? Tell me again how you saw the smoke from the furnaces, and you thought they might be roasting chickens. Or don't you want to talk about all that? About your pal, the good Dr. Mengele? For everyone else, it must be hell. But it must be heaven for you, eh, my good friend? We're so much alike. We enjoy the same pleasures, mein good brother. I have a secret game that I like to play. It's a very nice game. Oh, it's a lovely game. It's a game of fun and a game of adventure. A game of rats and lice, the Black Death. A game of speared eyeballs and dripping guts and the smell of rotting gardenias. Which of you five would like to play my little game?
Okay. Okay, so this is how we get to choose. Okay. Okay, so we can play as any of them, like in any like either from across or okay. So we can play as any of them. Alright. This is pretty cool. This is really freaking cool right here. Not only that, but oh, I see. That's how you did it. Okay. Yeah, we'll do save one. Okay. Oh, okay, so we can change the sound here. Yeah, so the sound was a bit loud, so have it the same as the music. Okay. There we go. Okay. I was able to fix the ratio for the screen. Alright. So I did read is that you need to have a walkthrough to help you out with this, because the game really doesn't have like a huge well, it doesn't really help you explain on how to make the right decisions, because there's a lot. Because this game has a lot of bad endings, but there's one that's mostly good. So we're gonna do our best to try to get that one. So I think we'll start off with Gorrister right here. But yeah, that was a suicidal loner.
I want you to think for a moment that I am not a grateful God. For 109 years I've kept you alive, so that I could savor your feelings of guilt over what happened to your wife. But now, to show my kindness, I'll give you a present in return for all the hours of pleasure you've given me. I'll finally allow you to kill yourself.
Oh.
What hellhole did that godless machine put me in this time?
Where are we?
Looks like some kind of ship, but the floor's too steady. Probably wants me to jump overboard. And into what? A sea of razor blades? Painful, but not deadly.
Okay, so that's interesting. Let's see here. I'll go over here. Okay.
Real hospitable of you, Am. Threadbare, cockroach-infested, grease-stained accommodations.
So can we look through here? So yeah, this does...
Too freaking cloudy. I can't see a damn thing.
This does remind me of the early point-and-clicking style games I used to play. Well, educational games. I mean, if I played this when I was younger, I'd be scarred for life. I mean, seriously, this is a really dark story.
This hole in my chest aches like a son of a bitch.
Oh. Wait, a note? What's this? Hey, there we go. Wait, oh, we walked right at it. Dude. Dude, the note's right there.
Someone must have slipped this under the door. It says, I'm a friend. Trust is essential. Never do what Am expects and always expect more than what seems possible. Am is playing a dangerous game here. And not just dangerous to you, but dangerous to himself as well.
Himself as well? Whoa.
Hey, it disappeared. What kind of game is Am playing this time?
I don't know, but... Oh, that's right.
Real hospitable of you, Am. Threadbare.
Yeah, you already said that.
Too worn. Ain't worth spit.
Okay. I think it's time for us to get out of here. Whoa.
I've never seen anything like this in all the years Am's toyed with us.
Okay. So we have... So where we have to go next is... Walk to the room on the far right? Is this the far right? Oh, push. Is that what it is? Okay. Whoa.
All the cabins are alike.
Looks like it. Oh, a book?
My name's printed on the front of this book.
That's interesting.
Why, this book is little more than a pile of dust.
That's interesting, like, a lot of the... When the look at option turns red at some areas.
This hole in my chest aches like a son of a bitch.
I'm sorry. Let's see if we can look through the porthole.
It's freaking cloudy. I can't see a damn thing. New sheet. What's the deal here?
We could try taking it. Okay. I guess there's nothing else to look at around here. Yeah, this is pretty cool. And yeah, so what's interesting for Gorrister is that I did watch a video about the comparisons of the characters from both I Have No Mouth
Where's the crew?
and I Must Scream,
I'm all alone here.
as well as the characters from the Amazing Digital Circus. And for Gorrister, wait, no, I didn't want to do that. Crap. I didn't mean to, for that. I did not mean to do that. For Gorrister, he has some similarities to Gangle.
Jesus, that engine's huge.
For they both seem to have a very melancholy look. Well,
New sheet. What's the deal here?
No
sheet. Just a flea-infested mattress.
Yeah, because I just took the sheet. Yeah, both of them are like depressed characters, and well, they dealt with depression
It's locked.
different ways. Can we go this way?
Christ, what a stench.
Wait, what is this?
Smells like piss, rotting meat.
What is this place? Oh, harness?
Why is this harness wired up to the engine? Is Am expecting me to electrocute myself?
Let's not do that. So let's go the opposite direction.
My stomach's growling.
Okay, so we're supposed... I think we need to go here first. If I remember correctly from the walkthrough.
Where's the crew? I'm all alone here.
Can we look through the portal?
Jesus, that engine's huge.
Okay, so it looks like we're definitely in the air.
There's something hard under the pillow.
Can we take the pillow?
A gun. It's heavy. Heavier than it ought to be.
Okay, at least we got a gun. Can we take the pillow?
I can't take the whole friggin' world with me.
All right. Yeah, there's still another mirror. It might be the. I think he's gonna say the same thing. With the empty hole in his chest.
My stomach's growling.
Excuse me. Oh, I keep forgetting to press push.
Someone sure trashed this place.
Looks like it.
Must have been one hell of a fight.
Yeah.
This junk looks like it was knocked over in the fight. There's blood here and God knows what else.
Oh, a vomit stain.
Vomit stains. Near the punch bowl.
It doesn't look good.
This junk looks like it was knocked over in the fight. There's blood here and God knows what else.
Is he gonna say the same thing here?
This junk looks... There's blood here. This junk looks like it was knocked over in the fight. There's blood here and God knows what else.
A punch? I wanna look at the ball punch.
This punch smells like gasoline.
I don't think that's good. We're not allowed to eat that.
It stinks in here.
Looks like it. But, oh, I don't want that. Dang it. So it looks like that's the kitchen.
My stomach's growling.
I know. Oh, a knife.
A kitchen knife. Damn big one, too.
Let's take it. Just in case. Look at the oven.
Looks like a gas oven. Big enough to...
Whoops. I didn't mean for that to happen. A cookbook? So wait.
An old cookbook.
Wait, what's that? What's there? Fork.
Looks like a fork. Nearly missed it.
Yeah. Look at the rats.
Friggin' rats. Swarming all over the food.
Alright.
Filthy. Like the rest of this cesspool.
Yeah, it does have like a melancholic, like, negative look. Alright, so let's see here that we need to... Okay, use the knife to use... Oh, whoop. You have to use... Oh. The knife.
This looks sharp enough to slice through just about anything.
Oh, I see. Oh. Use... Wait, whoops. I didn't mean for that to happen. So, use... knife with... the rats. Wait.
I just dull my knife.
No, I meant to use the... use it with the rats. There we go. Hey, get out of here, you rats.
That scared them away.
Yep. Ooh, look at the bread.
Oh, crap. This bread's covered with rat droppings.
I mean, we could... At least we could take the... We could take the bread. You could take the. Oh, actually. Oh, swallow. There it is.
Oh, crap. This bread's covered with rat droppings.
Did not mean to press that.
Oh, crap. This bread's covered with rat droppings. I'm no longer hungry, but I still feel empty. What's wrong with me?
I don't know. Oh, what? Look at the bottle?
It's empty, but the label says, poison, fatal if swallowed.
Yeah. Oh, look at the cookbook.
An old cookbook. Damn thing looks ready to fall apart. Useless.
Why can't we read it?
An old cookbook. An old cookbook.
Can we at least read it?
Here's a recipe for the milk of human kindness. Take the willingness to forgive and the will to be forceful. Mix the blood of innocence and the anger of the wronged.
What?
What kind of crap is this?
I don't know. I think we're all done here. Yeah. This is pretty creative, I have to admit. Now, where does that lead to?
Whoa, that's a long drop to the ground.
I guess we can't go that way. Oh, another door? There we go. Oh, wait. Oh, this is the same place. Lots the cages? Or look at the cages.
These poor creatures' brains are feeding electricity to the engines.
Oh. Look. Wait, walk to the bloody key?
Here's a key. It must be for opening the cages.
Ooh, let's take it. Let's help those animals.
It's locked in tight. Wait, here's a sign. To remove key, push lever.
Oh no. Like lever?
This lever is labeled motivator.
Uh-oh. Use the lever. No!
My God, I'm killing those poor creatures in the cages.
No! Okay, let's take the key now.
I've got the key, but the blood of these poor creatures is on my hands.
Oh man, I'm sorry, Gorrister.
These poor creatures' brains are feeding electricity to the engines.
Okay, let's... need to get out of here. Alright, so we're told... So on the walkthrough, we have to go to the door here. And we have to use the tablecloth.
I've washed my hands of the past.
Cleaning the sins of the past. Then we have to go back to the engine room. I am walking towards the door. There we go. Alright, so we have to... And I also read that we have to use the key. Use the fork with the engine. So that way we could save the animals.
The metal in the fork short-circuited the engine wiring.
Then we can check on the animals again, see if they're alright.
The animals' brain implants were released when the engine shut down. At least they're no longer suffering.
Yeah. Alright. and after that we have to go up the stairs here.
Big gray bags of gas.
Yep.
I must be inside an airship.
Yep. The stitching?
Someone's cut this fabric before. It's stitched closed.
Okay, so we're gonna have to use the knife on that.
This looks sharp enough to slice through just about anything.
Whoops. Use a knife with...
I just dull my knife.
Use the knife with... the stitching.
I've ripped a new hole.
Alright, so we have to push through.
What good will that do me?
Well, you have to go through, right?
This leads to a girder sticking out of the airship.
Do we have to use the knife again? Yep.
No doubt about it now. Am has put me on an iron zeppelin. But why? Why would he give me a chance to escape?
Good question. So wait, what's this? Gorrister's heart?
It's too narrow for me to cross without falling.
Alright. So there's a mooring ring here. Oh. We're supposed to look at it.
This must be the Zeppelin's mooring ring.
Alright, so after this, we need to use both these sheets with... put them together to make a nice rope.
Sheets make a halfway decent rope.
Yep. Now we have to use the sheet on the ring.
That heart's all wired up like some kind of weird guidance system. And with Am in control, I'm not gonna like where it's taking me.
Let's see if we could try to take it. Okay. Yeah, we're using the rope here. At least we got Gorrister's heart back, so that's good.
This no good heart of mine doesn't
Filling
beat
it in.
anymore.
Filling an empty chest. Alright. See if we can try to take back the rope.
I wouldn't know what to do with it even.
Not the ring, the rope.
I tied the knot too tight.
Oh, that's okay. At least we could use the knife. We got the rope back. Alright, so in order for us to get out of here, we have to use the knife on these airbags.
Gas is rushing out.
Not on the switch.
I just dull my knife.
That's not what I wanted. I accidentally pressed that with... Wait a minute. That was weird. I don't want to look at the knife. I need to use the knife with... Yep. There we go.
Something feels different.
Yeah. Let's walk down the stairs now. Okay. So this leads to the Zeppelin landing. Okay, here in this
We've landed.
small
But
restaurant.
where?
Interesting.
This must be the way out. There's a ladder leading to the ground.
Wait, that was weird. Oh, right, the frame rate dropped. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, here we go.
Some roadside honky-tonk with my name on it.
Wonder why it has your name on it.
A big worn truck tire. Reminds me of the truck stops I used to visit.
Okay, so that's what it does. So that's what it looks like. One of the truck stops.
The windows are all boarded up. I guess the owner just doesn't give a damn about fixing things up. I can sympathize with that. Things just get broken again anyway. Why bother?
Yeah, that does have like a... Yeah, it does have like a cynical look at life. I thought this was the front door.
Dark and grubby, but somehow familiar.
Okay. So, let's check it back at the... Okay, so let's look around here. Whoa, that was weird. What? What is that? Look at the bottle of whiskey.
Whiskey. Harry used to guzzle this stuff like it was tap water.
I guess we need to take the whiskey. Just seeing if there's anything else around here to look at. That's the restroom. That's the back door.
Filthy, like the rest of this cesspool.
Let's see what...
Cracked linoleum, broken fixtures. Disgusting.
Yeah. I think we... Okay, so we need... Okay. Well, we'll come back to this one. So we have to go to the jukebox. Here.
An old-fashioned jukebox.
Select the... Select Jezebel... Select... Oh. So we have to choose... the first choice.
He took my baby away, then just about killed her, that stupid truck driver! He took my baby away!
That shrill voice can only belong to that bitch Edna, my mother-in-law. She's always blamed me for Glynis being put into an insane asylum.
What?
Why not? It was my fault, wasn't it?
What? Okay. So you have to use the jukebox again. I don't want to take the jukebox. I'm going to use the jukebox. Takes 2 to tango.
You don't ever take me dancing.
That's what Glynis said the night we fought. Oh God, why'd I have to hit her? I'd rather kill myself than hurt my poor Glynis.
Oh man. That is really messed up. Alright. I think we have time. Let's walk to the back door. Oh. Whoa.
Well, Gorrister, you've seen better days. So has the big machine, for that matter.
The big machine?
There's more interesting rubbish to sift through, Gorrister. Does that give you some food for thought?
What? A jackal? Oh, can I talk to the jackal? Okay. Okay, so we could talk to the jackal. Alright. What are you?
What are you?
I'm man's best friend. One of them, at least.
No, what are you? What
No.
are you really?
What are you really?
Let me answer with a riddle. Today I saw a Chinaman. Now what do you suppose that means?
Are you Am?
You're Am, playing with my mind again.
No, but I do have an in with the big machine. He and I are like brothers.
What? So you're like an NPC?
Why Why can't you give me a straight answer?
Like so many others down here, I'm cursed to speak in riddles. We all have our curses to bear. Eh, Gorrister?
Yeah, what's my curse?
Yeah? What's my curse?
After 109 years in the belly of the beast, I'd think you'd have a gut instinct by now.
Look, I'm getting tired of your smart mouth. So yeah, we're supposed to exhaust the dialogue
Smart
here.
mouth.
Come, Gorrister. Forgive and forget.
Where do you come from?
Where do you come from?
Here, there, everywhere.
So you must know...
So you must know what lies across the mountains.
Freedom for some. If they're cut out for it, it's a long journey across the desert.
That what?
That desert doesn't look any worse than the other hellholes Am's cooked up for us.
Heed my words, Gorrister. You'd never make it alone out there. And don't expect me to be a good doggy and tag along.
Is that like a reference to the boy and his dog? Oh, there we go.
What do you want?
I have a craving. A craving for something scrumptious. A human heart, perhaps. Yours.
My heart?
I am not gonna give you my heart.
No? Too bad. I was going to tell you how to get across the mountains in exchange.
Tell me how to get across the mountains.
I'm hungry. Perhaps a taste of your heart will put me in a more cooperative mood.
Yeah, I'll give my heart to him. Alright.
I think I'll save this delicacy for later. You want to get across the mountains?
Yeah?
Go to the restroom and flush 3 times.
3 times?
Tell me that riddle for getting across the mountains again.
Go to the restroom and flush 3 times.
3
It
times.
doesn't make much sense, but neither does what Am's doing to us. Does it?
Not really.
I've got nothing more to say to you.
Okay. So we should look at the trash can.
There's more interesting rubbish to sift through, Gorrister. Does that give you some food for thought?
I read that. Okay, so I read that there is a...
There aren't any bodies buried there, Gorrister. Not yet, anyway.
I need to shove between the trash cans. Oh, shovel.
A shovel.
Let's take it.
Be careful where you use that, Gorrister.
I will.
I like to know where all the bodies are buried.
Alright, so we must not go to the desert yet. We need to go back door.
That's Edna's husband, Harry.
Okay. So I think with that we'll conclude this one right here for now. So far this one is pretty cool. And I have to admit, I really do like the early 3D style of it, and yeah, the premise of it is very interesting, if not, of course, like extremely dark. And this is still pretty cool, and it is really cool with how it was adapted into a animated indie show by Gooseworks, and I really like how they are both similar and also different to each other, which is pretty cool. And what's interesting is that Gooseworks also stated, I think it was also Gooseworks who stated that she would like they would also like to see a adaptation of I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream, which would be pretty interesting. I don't know if we are going to get like a movie adaptation. I don't know, but probably. I'm not sure. Alright, so with that, this concludes part 1 of I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream, but we still have a long ways to go as we continue this pathway, as we continue Gorrister's story in the next episode. So stay tuned. So thank you everybody so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to check out my other Let's Plays where I do all types of gaming content, including 2D games, side-scrolling games, action-adventure games, racing games, fighting games, horror games, visual novel games, and many other games. Also, be sure to check out my other content, where I do reviews, discussions, reactions, top 10s, voice impressions, challenges, and theories. And if this is the type of content you enjoy watching my day for latest videos, please hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell on. So once again, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Speedstreak.